What do we got here this morning? Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the Daily Vibe with Rox and Aunt. He's over here feeding the cats and the dogs. Well, he's feeding the cats right now, and the dogs are kind of like waiting patiently to see what's going on over there. Have you guys seen that tape measure there? I was just telling Anthony, when we first moved here, we had 3 tape measures. And slowly over the course of like the last 2.5 years, we've lost all 3 of them. And that was our last tape measure, and we broke that one yesterday. Because yesterday we came home and Anthony and I kind of had some inspiration being over at David's house yesterday for something we maybe want to build here in the future. Not going to throw anything out there, but so we had the tape measure out and we were kind of measuring and trying to figure out kind of this particular thing, if we were building it, where would it go? Of course, Anthony pulled out the tape measure and then that was it. It broke. So we got to get a new one. He, however, because we need it today, asked Gary if he could borrow one of his tape measures because we need that tape measure to finish working on what we're working on today, which is the deck. And I'm sure you guys seen that video yesterday on Country Road Cure, working on putting some railing up on the deck, and I was staining Wyatt's ceiling boards. I did end up getting some more paint, or stain I should say, and ended up staining all of the boards. They're all right here ready to go. They should be dry. It's been a couple days. They've been dry. I'm sure you guys seen my accident I had where I spilled it. I put some straw over it because, knowing my luck, the dogs would have got into it and then there would have been just stain everywhere. Probably would have rolled around it and stuff. So there it is, the scene of the crime. And had to get the stain. I got like a little can of it, and actually it was perfect amount. I ended up using that whole can for what was left, so yeah, it worked out pretty good. She's like, no, my mom's right here. Look, you're gonna miss breakfast?
No, I'll wait until she goes back over there. I won't put it in there so the other dogs can eat it.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta feed the rabbits though.
Yeah. It is that time of day. Oh, here, let me show you guys.
Hi, guys. Hi, guys.
They're just like the cats and the dogs.
I know. What's going on?
Even the chickens are excited. It's amazing that, I mean, I get it, right? The animals are all hungry, so they're like, yeah, it's that time of day. I've been waiting all day for this since yesterday, you know.
I noticed you guys ate all of your ragweed.
Oh, yeah. You gave them ragweed yesterday, right?
I gave them some ragweed yesterday.
Yeah, from the garden.
Well, I try to give them ragweed or clover or something every single day, but look.
Yeah. Here,
Hi, Snowball. That's all that's left.
a little stick.
A little stick. Hi, Snowball. How's it going? There you go. There you go.
Hi,
Snowball.
Roger.
Hi, Snowball. And yes, the other guys got some too. If you guys are wondering, the grow outs, they also get ragweed and clover every single day too.
Yep.
I actually give them a little bit more because they're the grow outs.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to fatten them up.
I was gonna say, gotta fatten them up.
Hi, Jessica. How's it going? How you doing? I see you ate all of your ragweed too. Look at patiently waiting for her bowl.
Yeah, she's sitting in front of it and everything.
There you go. There you go. I like your ears. They're so pretty. So
Roger's like,
ears.
quit talking about her ears and get over here and feed me.
And I was like, excuse me.
Blaze. Once in a while, I'll start on Roger's side and work my way this way for food.
I do that too. Sometimes.
Yeah, just, spice it up a little bit, because Roger, he's always the last one, it seems like. But that's okay. We got to feed your ladies first, Roger. He's like, I don't care. I'm worried about myself.
Roger, how's it going, bro? What's up, dude? I like Roger. I think Roger's my favorite.
Well, yeah.
Well, not because he's the boy. I don't know. He's nice. I don't know. Here you go, buddy.
Yeah, he's a really pretty rabbit. We do have some wild rabbits that roam around here. Just yesterday, we seen one over here and hanging out in my clover and stuff, eating my clover. Little wild rabbit, and it's brown too, just like Roger.
It looks just like Roger.
Yeah, not as big as Roger, I'll say that. It's a little bit smaller. But yeah, it's been hanging out around here. Like this morning, no, that was yesterday morning, or last night or something, I don't remember. I don't even know what day of the week it is, guys. But yeah, I was hanging out over here eating my clover, and, and then of course the dog seen it and ran after it, and it took off towards the woods. So, but I think it's living over there in the clearing.
It's our family.
I've only seen the one coming around, but I have seen like last year and stuff where there's like 2 or 3 rabbits roaming around here, wild ones, right? So I don't know if they've like, you know, left, or maybe there is more. I just don't see them. I've just seen the one. So that's pretty cool. I have seen too, we do have squirrels that hang around over back here and the trees and stuff back here. And the other day I was out here and I saw it hopping around from tree to tree. I mean, I'm sure it's around right now, but especially like because it's so overgrown right now with just the green, and you know, it's hard to see the squirrels. The only time you really see the squirrels is when they're moving. You'll see it, like you'll be looking in the corner of your eye, you'll see like the branches moving and stuff, and you're like, oh, and then you look and you're like, oh, it's a squirrel. That's cool. I like seeing the squirrels. I wish, and I know this won't happen, and I mean, I shouldn't say I wish, but I'd like to have like deer come up here, you know, and have them like, even if they're just like over there kind of like on the tree line in the backyard, but just to see them would be really cool. Because like in Oregon and stuff like that, my mom used to have deer that would come up to the backyard and she'd feed them, and she sent me pictures of like my stepdad feeding them right out of her hand and stuff. Like, I know you guys shouldn't feed like the wild animals, but yeah, so that would be really cool to have deer at least come up here so I can see them. I don't really want them by like my garden and everything. And I know they're not going to come around because we have all these dogs roaming around. So they kind of stay away. Oh, all the chickens getting their eating on now. And there's Midnight. He had his breakfast this morning. And the chickens are over there patiently waiting. Yeah, right.
Well,
Patience? Nah.
stay over here.
Huh?
Stay over here.
Oh. I don't mind staying over here. Yeah, oh, I was gonna, maybe I'll go out to the front, guys, and show you something in the garden that's happening out there. I still need to come out here and plant some of my seeds. I haven't had a chance to do that. We've been kind of busy. As you guys know, we were over at David's house yesterday. We were over there pretty much all day until we had to leave to come home because the kids were coming home. And we're coming back on Friday to help out over there. Finish up whatever's left, I guess, whatever they can't get done today. Because I think they're working on it today too. I'm not sure though. But we got some things around here we have to take care of first before we can get back over there and get that stuff done. Coming out here. Come on. All the dogs have to come out here with me. But I wanted to show you guys something pretty cool out here in the garden. Check this out. Look at my pumpkins. I think every day I come out here, they're bigger and bigger and bigger. But man, they are so nice. Look at these. And of course, yesterday, Thea and I came out to the garden and we're kind of like looking at it, and my pumpkins got some squash bugs on them, so I'm gonna have to get my bug spray on. I don't know if you guys know, but I mentioned it before. Neem oil for me is, it's not working out as good as the Dawn dish soap and water. And I was watching, I don't know if it was a YouTube short or Instagram reel or something, but they were saying that the concentrate of neem oil, of like the little jar, like I have this, specifically the one I have. I don't think I have it over, oh yeah, this one right here. This one? Like, I guess the active ingredient for neem oil, like the percentage of it is not very high on this one for the concentrate. So it isn't as effective, they say. And I you know what, I can kind of believe that, because when I was using the Dawn dish soap spray, like my bug infestation was down to a really good minimal after I used it for a couple times and started getting the started getting the cycle going and the routine. But then after I switched to the neem oil, and then it just, I don't know, it just didn't work out very well. So I think I'm going to stick with Dawn dish soap and not use neem oil until I figure out a different way. But yeah, look at this, guys. This is my acorn squash. I mean, look at this. It's like you're just growing on the ground out of the beds. And here's my eggplants. Look at that big old eggplant right there. That's a nice one. I got like 4 or 5 eggplants growing in there, which is kind of cool. So yeah, little garden update. I mean, there's really not much growing or going on. The biggest thing I'm growing right now is my pumpkins. So you know, can't complain about that. And my eggplants, I finally got my eggplants and got little eggplants on them. Anthony was so excited about that yesterday when we were talking about it, because his big thing is he wants some of that eggplant parmesan. And I said, you know, we might only get like, even if we get one big eggplant and just cut it up and get like just even little slices, just a little bit to have with dinner, that'd be perfect. Just to try it, you know. Because other than that, I'm not really a huge eggplant fan. I've only had like eggplant parmesan, I think, maybe 2 times in my life. And the last time I had it, Anthony made it for me. And I haven't had it since. And that was like years ago. That was right around the time, like right after we first got married and stuff. So it's been a while since we've had eggplant parmesan. Making sure all the dogs are out, because they do that too sometimes. I've left Jaina in there. She was loafing somewhere where I couldn't see her, and I walked out, closed the fence, went back inside, and I peeked out the window to look at the garden. There's Jaina standing by the gate like, what? You forgot about me. So I don't know where Lillian's at though. But yeah, so good stuff happening in the garden right now. That, like last week when we had all that rain and stuff, it just really perked the garden back up and kind of put some new life back into it. And like my pumpkins, they just really took off from that. So, but yeah, it's supposed to be a hot day today. It was beautiful yesterday for the most part. Did get a little warm towards the end of the day when we didn't have any shade or anything over there, but today it's supposed to be, I think, worse than yesterday. So I'm glad we're kind of getting an early start, get this day going, hopefully finish up these projects that we got going on right now so we can start working on the next phase of projects. So Yep. But yeah, guys, I hope everybody has an awesome Thursday. And remember, as Anthony always says, stay motivated and stay safe. And we will catch you guys all tomorrow. Bye!